trick. And once you get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun. So it's a behind the back to a flat spin. Most people call it a helicopter. Onto the top of the tin, and then obviously it sits and rotates on the top of the tin until you stop the rotation or until you send the bottle back into the action. It's a really cool trick. It looks nice, it's flashy. It makes a lot of noise, so it attracts a lot of attention, and you can go a lot of cool places with it. So here we go, we're going to learn how to do this. The first thing you want to know about this trick is it incorporates a flat toss behind the back. Kind of like your basic working flare, where you do a flat toss. And you're going to want to, instead of kicking the bottle totally upright, so that you can, how you kick the bottle upright, you're going to want to have the bottle relatively flat. Just about like that. Coming up behind your back, just like that. So as long as that bottle's coming up about like this behind your back, you're going to be in good shape. Now, in order to get that bottle spinning flat on its side like that, you have to do one small move, and you want to just sort of give it a quick bump with your elbow, like you're elbowing backwards. So as that bottle comes behind you, you elbow the neck of the bottle. Some people like to just use their elbow. Some people twist. You're going to have to develop how you like to do it. And as that bottle comes back, you hit it with your elbow. It's not even so much your elbow as it's just the back of your arm right here, your tricep. As the ball comes behind, this part of your arm makes contact with the bottle and sends the bottle spinning flat, just like this. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to get down. That's the main part of the trick right there. Okay, so that's pretty much it right there. It's a pretty simple move. It just requires a little finesse to get this bottle coming up flat behind your back, and a little timing so that you're hitting the bottle with the back of your arm as it comes up. Just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate the tin. And we're going to land the bottle on the tin, and it's going to continue spinning. At this point, I would like to enter a word of caution about this little move that we're doing right here. I wouldn't practice this at work. I wouldn't try this at work unless your boss is okay with you destroying the bar. There's a big risk, there is a really big risk that the bottle could fly into the back bar. A lot like that. So you're going to want to make sure that you've got total control over this trick, because if that happens at work, it's going to be kind of embarrassing, and you might not have a job to go to the next day. So obviously I can't impress upon you enough the importance that this trick be learned somewhere out in the open, far away from breakable things or people, and probably should be kept to the confines of your backyard and competitions only, where the risk for damage is minimal. So that being said, we're going to move on to the bottle with the tin. So you're going to want to do the same move you've been doing. The bottle comes behind, it's a flat toss. You elbow the neck of the bottle with a slight twist or bump of your elbow, just like that, and then you're going to land the bottle on the top or the bottom of the tin, whichever you're comfortable with. Just like that, okay? Let's try one more. Just like that. So it's a pretty simple trick. The main thing that you need to get down is this move right there. That elbow bump. Once you've got that down, you're not going to have a problem getting the bottle to land on top of the tin. So after you have this, and you're landing the bottle on top of the tin, just like this, you can pretty much go anywhere you want. I recommend landing the helicopter into a stop, and then putting the bottle back into action however you feel like. But after the bottle's spinning on the tin, it's pretty much up to you to be creative and go from there. So learn that, enjoy that, have a lot of fun, and I'll teach you another one in the next segment.
Plastic skin and the devil's walk. You gotta let me in.